Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will call the February 16th meeting of the Common Council to order. I will ask our clerk to call the roll to determine a quorum.
Alderperson Weigel.
Here.
Barzak.
Here.
Chaplesky.
Here.
Haas.
Here.
Lysick.
Here.
May.
Aye. Here.
Probst.
Good start.
Here.
Here.
Reinke. Here. Rote.
Here.
Vitale.
Here.
10 present, unexcused.
We have a quorum. Our pledge this evening will be led by Alderman Marty Weigel.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, looking at the agendas under public hearings, we have none this evening, so we will go right to item E, which is citizen participation. This is an opportunity for residents to address the council on matters of interest to them. We make every effort to keep this portion of our agenda to 30 minutes, and we ask that you try to keep your comments to approximately 5 minutes. Does anybody wish to address the council under citizen participation this evening?
Hi, I'm John Olesko, called Jack, 1220 South 85th Street. This is regarding the sloping mountable curb. I heard it's on the agenda. I heard there's a rush to get the bids out because they want to get done by State Fair. I'm trying to get the support of the whole council. I have support from Alderman Barzak, Alderman May, 100%, I believe. I'd just like to get the whole council on board. It's a community-sensitive design, mountable curbs so we can pull cars up like we can now onto our yards for parking during State Fair. I'm going to make it as short as possible. Can't think of anything else to say. I heard that it's cost neutral, but I haven't gotten any official word on that. Maybe I can find out the Public Works Committee, I hope. That's all I need. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it's an interesting view from here. My name is Paul Murphy. I'm the municipal judge for the city of West Allis, and I'm here just to perhaps complain a little bit. Not about the city, not about the council, but about just a little frustrated I feel about something that happened last week. About 2 weeks ago, we had one individual choose to make an unlawful phone call to West Allis Central High School, which resulted in an incredible amount of press coverage, helicopters and cameras and interviewing people and following the students and talking about it for several days, both in print and in the electronic media. And then last week, the West Allis Youth Commission conducted a forum for the Supreme Court candidates, and two of them, Justice Bradley and Judge Kloppenberg, were able to attend. And they gave very generously of their time, very willingly. The kids were absolutely fantastic. I shouldn't really call them kids. I should really say the fine young men and women on the Youth Commission did a beautiful job. They had a wonderful intellectual exchange with the two jurists. And they did all of us, as a resident of West Allis, they did all of us proud. They put in a tremendous amount of effort. They worked hours upon hours. The adult advisors contributed. Mayor, you did the best job you could of notifying anyone who might be interested in covering this event of young people not just doing something that's very productive and very positive, but something that actually was very meaningful. And if any member of the press had chosen to be there, there was news made that evening. There were things said that evening that should have been in the newspaper, they should have been on the airwaves, they should have been on the internet. And it's that old story of if a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there, does it make a noise? And it was very frustrating and disappointing to me that to see how hard these young people worked, how well prepared they were, how professionally they acted. And again, what a wonderful job both Justice Bradley and Judge Kloppenberg did. Politically speaking, they got nothing out of that evening. They could have been out raising money, they could have been out shaking hands, and they never complained. They absolutely did a wonderful job. And I'm just expressing my frustration that that should happen, that event should have been an event of statewide concern. And for reasons that absolutely escape me, it's as if it never happened. But I wanted you to know that these were about 25 young people and a dozen or so adult advisors who work very hard to do a lot of things. And this time it was a judicial forum, which the Commission has done in the past. And just to let you know that if anyone talks about one person making a phone call to West Dallas Central, there were 25 kids who did a fantastic job and an exercise in democracy. And so by a factor of at least 25 to 1, pretty good doings by the kids of West Dallas. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comments. Does anybody else wish to address the council under citizen participation this evening? Okay, seeing none, we will close citizen participation. We will move on to item F on our agendas. The room numbers are listed on page 1 of your agendas. However, the Public Works and License and Health Committee will be changed to room 113 because of the election going on in room 128. Moving on to item G, the mayor's report this evening. I want to briefly thank Judge Murphy for speaking on that issue. I did have it on my list to commend the members of the Youth Commission for putting on an excellent forum. They did not get the credit that they deserved by the media, and it was very disappointing. We've kind of gotten used to the mantra that if it bleeds, it leads, and there's plenty of cameras around when something negative happens, but you almost have to tow them in on a tow truck to get them here for anything positive that happens. But the commissioners and the adult advisors, Alderman Weigel being one of them, did an outstanding job, and I just want to thank them for their good work. And I also want to take a minute to thank all the volunteers for Community Alliance Against Drugs. Did their Winterfest at Nathan Hale a few Saturdays ago on the 6th, and it was again a great family event that brought in kids and families from all across the community, well attended, and was a lot of fun. A reminder that on Saturday, February 20th, there is going to be the Reflections of Wellness for Women event at West Dallas Central. They are going to have speakers, authors, screenings, healthy food sampling, presentations. There is a ton of information about this event. It is $10 if you registered by last week, so it's $15 at the door. But there is information on the city's website as well as on aurora.org/events website. I want to just once again welcome Crawdaddies. They are now officially open. They opened on Fat Tuesday. And tomorrow we will be welcoming another new business to the city. Elements Massage will be opening at 3005 South 108th Street. I will be cutting the ribbon tomorrow at 11 along with the 5th District Alderman. And there is a chance to win a 1-hour massage as well as refreshments. I'd like to win the massage, so if you go, don't enter. And then lastly, I just want to mention that the Friends of La Follette Park is going to be having their annual Empty Bowls event on Saturday, the 27th of February from 4 to 7. They will have delicious soups for $5 made by restaurants all around West Dallas, including Senior Soul, the Cheese and Sausage Shop, the Egg Roll House, and Filippo's. It'll be in the Park Pavilion, and all the financial proceeds, as well as the non-perishable food items they are collecting, will benefit local food pantries. That concludes the mayor's report this evening. Do we have any alderperson's reports?
Mayor Devine?
Alderman Weigel?
I just wanted to thank municipal judge for bringing up the fact that not everything the kids in our community do, not everything they do is bad. The Youth Commission did an excellent job with the state Supreme Court Candidates Forum, but in case you missed it, they're live. It is available. It's up on the city's YouTube channel. So I would encourage everyone, today's obviously the primary election day, and I guess we don't know who's going to go on to the final election, but only 2 of the candidates were there. But I would encourage every citizen to take, I think it's like an hour and 15 minutes. You know, take a look at that
that forum. It's not super enlightening, but you'll see the great job that the kids did. And again, I know when I was in high school, I had no idea what the state Supreme Court did or cared. And I'm going to guess that's pretty typical the way it is. And when you see these kids, we have a great commission this year. They're very active. We're going to have we have another forum scheduled that will be for the county executive position coming up. So, but like I said, it's not too late. You can see that. It's up on the city's YouTube channel. Just go to the channel and find it and take an hour and 15 minutes and watch it. Thanks.
Thank you, Alderman Weigel. Any other reports from the alderpersons?
Mr. Mayor.
Alderman Vitale?
Yeah, I would like to, concur with the fact that, our municipal judge, what he said tonight, really, with the news media, when you have an important, really, elections within our community and the state, and not putting a single verbiage in the newspaper or the televisions, that's insane, because I realized that as soon as Scalia passed away, there was one side, the first thing they came out and says, this president, they cannot make no appointment. The whole world knew about it already. Everybody knew about it. To me, that's really senseless, because you have an elected president, which he can still make those decisions. So what I'm saying, the fact is that what I heard tonight with the Youth Commission, what they done, you hear nothing about it. But then nationally, some, to me, it's just like a cow, and when they go in a river to drink, everybody follows them. That's what happened. All those candidates, on one side, they made a statement for a president who's been elected to be respected until his term is over, and he's got a year to make the appointment. To me, it's ridiculous. I like to say the way I feel, whether it's Democrat or Republicans. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Any other alderpersons' reports?
Mayor Devine.
Alderman May?
With the impending construction season, yes, it may be hard to believe since it feels like it's always here. We're going to be seeing a lot more traffic on our roadways through the city of West Dallas. Starting March 1st, some closures are going to start happening on I-94, and starting around April 1st, we're going to start seeing pretty much all the northbound ramps from to and from 894 being closed, which is going to lead to a substantial amount of traffic throughout the entire city, not just districts 5 and 3. So the city has asked the Wisconsin Department of Transportation to put on a transportation fair here at City Hall that's going to occur on the 29th of February from 4 to 7 p.m. It's an opportunity for you to come in, see what these impacts will be to you, ways you can revise your drive, and learn about possibly even taking alternative modes of transportation during this, what looks to be a very difficult summer for moving around the city. So it takes chaos to make progress, but come November, we'll be in a much better condition. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other alderpersons' reports?
Mayor Devine.
Alderman Lysick?
I move for approval of the minutes of the Common Council regular meeting of February 2nd, 2016.
Second.
There's a motion with a second by Alderman Probst. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Under item J, I'll ask for a motion to refer item 2 to the city attorney.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Weigel, second by Alderman Barzak. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item K, standing committee reports, we have none.
Mayor Devine.
Alderman Lysick.
I move that we stand in recess until conclusion of the committee meetings.
Second.
There's a motion with a second by Alderman Reinke. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We are in recess.
Connect with your mind and body at